So hello and welcome to another video. My name is Glenn, and in today's video we're talking about the spur that's in between the two ends. So what is this spur? Well, basically it is either this part here of the end or that part here of the end. It's been slightly engraved here. So I believe that they used punches to do these letterings, and they somehow put the punch off the top of the letter there. So it's a bit of a mystery. I've done some research, but I haven't come across any information about why this actually occurs. But this is the earliest year, 1917. They're not very common on this coin. Actually, I'd say they're very scarce, 1917. But they do get more common as you get into the 20s. So 1919 and 20, they seem to be a lot more common. And I've only ever seen one of these spurs on the 1917. Then we got 1918. So this one has a clearer spur you can see on the actual coin. And this one was minted in India. It has the eye underneath the actual scroll. So these dies seem to have been produced in Australia pretty much at the Melbourne Mint, most likely. And they were sent over to India, where they probably punched in the eye. So they're made from the same hub or master die. So the hub is the initial image of the actual coin on the that actually goes into making all the dies. So here's another one, another spur. So this is 1918. As you can see, in good condition. So if you've got a coin from 1917 to 22, look for it. But I would say look for a spur on any date of these types of pennies. So I have not seen any on any of the kangaroo pennies. So here's a 1919. That's lower grade. 1920. That one a bit hard to see. 22. So let's take that out. And I've not checked the half pennies, so they might occur in the half pennies. So there it is there. This one seems to have wax on it. It's very easy to get off. Just rub it off. You can see the wax is coming off already. And I got quite a few of these. So someone went overboard with the wax. So the wax is to protect the coin from corrosion. Good idea, but I think this is just a practice coin. And then we have another 1922. Oh, this one looks really good. So you can see how thick the spur is there. Quite clearly see it. So it does look like this part of the coin up there because it's quite thick. So let's have a look and see how much these coins cost. Oh, but that one also is sort of like ghosting. And also, say it has some problem with the actual flan. You can see how it is a lumps of metal there, so maybe the actual die was damaged. Or maybe a die fill. Very interesting. And this video is brought to you by Penny, the penny of the coin world. One of the most popular coins in Australian pre-decimal series because of the 9 and 30 penny. And the penny says, please subscribe. So here I have a 1913 penny. This one has a small spur. So the small spur occurs there. And if we go to some other video images, so here's the actual spur. It's actually quite small. So maybe it started out small. And this one, as quite a view, is costing $49. So here we have a few other coins. Most of them are the dates I got. So there is also 1923, 1924, So on this coin, I can just see the spur that occurs there. It's very light, but it is there. So also this one's a die fill, so it's actually quite good. But it might also be a die fill around here, so a grease strike. So that looks like a very interesting coin. And here we have some other ones. So we've got the spur. I can quite clearly see the spur for $10. Another one for $30. And quite a few of these are my listings, so I won't look at those. Yeah, that's mine. And let's have a look and see how much they sold for. So here we have 4 listings. We've got 1921 for $4, 1919 for $10, a 1922. Now best offer was accepted, so we're not too sure. Could be probably $40, $50, I don't know. And this one sold for $60. So let's have a look at the 1916. So the grade of this coin is probably almost uncirculated, so no wonder why it sold for so much. And I can see the spur there. If we look at, okay, so we can clearly see the spur. I can see a little bit of mint luster, but it has a nice patina. Not really that worn, that coin, but I can see some slight wear on the high points of the actual coin. So it's quite a nice coin. But I like to look at this side. You can see, I can see the diamonds and the pearls. So this is a very high grade coin. And being a high grade coin, I would say that value of $60 is probably quite low to me. But you know, the market actually determines the value. And if that's the price that people sell it at, then so be it. So something to look for when you get pennies. These ones are low grade, so they're not really going to be worth much. But as the spur on the 1917 coin is not as common as those from 1922. 22 seems to be quite common because, okay, not quite common. So the 22 is probably scarce. This one is very scarce. So the value of the 1917 compared to the 1922 will be different. In the same grade, I'd say the 1917 and earlier would have a higher value. So probably $10 to $15 for that. Probably $5 to $10 for that. But this one's got other errors, so that included in the price. And also the quality of the spur is actually a lot better than the 1917. And then we have the 1919, depending on what dots. I don't think this has any dots on it. And also the 1920. So if you get a double dot on 1920 or 19, that would substantially increase the value. They're very expensive in the first place. So if you got any of these spur coins, let me know down below. It's quite a nice error to get. And also, you need to look at the actual quality of the coin. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. I'll leave some link down below so you can check eBay for Spurs. eBay is a good site because it is very large. There's a lot of coins on it. And you can just use the coins as references as well. So, thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.